One day, there were two friends together going to go to their other friend Eric's house, and their names were Henry and Jade, but then boom, they crashed into a tree. They both heard a loud scream. It sounded like their friend Eric, and so they went to check it out, and where they were going to where Eric's house was out in the middle of nowhere. Chapter 1, The Old House. They were wondering what the scream was, and why it sounded a lot like Eric. Jade was getting worried. Henry didn't think anything of it, but they walked to the house. It looked like it was abandoned. But Henry is very adventurous and wanted to check it out, but Jade did not agree. But they go anyway. They go into the house and find something strange. There is a big drain in the house, and there is a ladder like if it was asking them to go, and as you would think they go in to find Eric. When they go in, it is pretty dark and they hear strange noises, but they brought flashlights just in case, and then they look for Eric. Chapter 2, The Drain. They look around and they see this guy. He was growling at them. They thought it was weird, so they leave him and keep looking. Jade has a bad feeling that someone is following them, so she tells Henry, and then they slowly turn around and no one is there at all. They turn back around and the guy they saw earlier was in front of them, and they run for their life, and the guy starts chasing them, so they hide. They go back out, they see a little girl and she looks them and she runs away. They were so confused what was going on. All they know are that they need to find their friend. They keep looking and looking until they find Eric. He is all dirty and looks sad. Henry is glad they found him. They ask Eric, what happened to your house and what happened to your parents? He tells them that they killed his parents. Henry and Jade respond saying, who? Eric says, behind you, and there were these monsters and they did not look friendly, and once again run for their life again. Chapter 3, The Great Escape. They run as fast as they can, but the monster were faster, so they grab Henry, Jade, and Eric and take them back down the drain. They wake up tied up in this black hard substance, and the monsters were looking at them as they look back in fear. But then the little girl they saw early, she was back. She quickly came up to them and cut the hard black substance off of them, and she told them to run and go and to never ever come back again. So that is what they did. They run as fast as they can, and the monsters soon find out and run at their fastest and chase them, but luckily they made it out of the drain before they can be caught. So then they get out and call the police, and they realize that it was not Eric's house, so he was calling for help. Once the police arrived, they told them that the house was abandoned 80 years ago. Once they see the little girl one last time, and they were never to go there again. The end. By Preston Garcia.